Hi learners, I hope you're all enjoying ourselves. We have now reached the portion of the lesson where we shall learn how to make our articulated hands. What you're going to need for this is a ruler, 2 straws, a pair of scissors, some yarn string, craft glue, a pencil, and some cardboard. Now this cardboard preferably has to be corrugated for structural purposes. You don't want your hands breaking. Now the very first step is to determine whether you want a left or a right-handed articulated hand. Now, if you want a right hand, we shall be tracing our left hand. And vice versa, if we wanted to make a left-handed articulated hand, we'll trace our right hand. Okay, so first things first, like I said, we very roughly trace our hand. Remember to add some reach to your arm by following down your actual arm. Okay, so now this can be very roughly done, because what we are going to do now is take our ruler and go over these, making the lines more prominent, perhaps wider, and definitely longer. Length and width is up to you. So once that is done, you are going to then cut out your hand, and it should look something like this. Not quite, but the fingers and the hand should look something like this. So your very next step would be to take that same ruler and for each finger make a crease. The less creases the better, keeping your cardboard strong. Okay, so once you have made creases and cut out your cardboard and made creases, you're going to take your first straw and simply cut your straw up into 5 equal parts. I've already half done this one already for time's sake. There's 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to take our cut up straw and our craft glue, and below the creases we've made earlier, we are going to stick our straws down, just as I've done it here, on each finger. Do not forget the thumb and the thumb crease. Okay, so once that's done, we're going to take our other straw, and then instead of 5, we're going to cut this up into 4 and do the exact same thing we did earlier and stick them there. Now you don't have to worry about the thumb, because the thumb wraps underneath. The thumb will wrap underneath here and come out here. Okay, so once you have created the skeleton for your articulated hand, it's time to work with the yarn string. Now each length of your string is going to be different, because not your fingers aren't the same length, of course. Okay, so now just as I've done it here, start individually on each finger. Take your string, thread it through the first hole, through the first straw, straight through the second straw, and at the tip of your finger, glue it down. Now after that is glued, at the bottom of that string, with correspondence to how long your own hand is, tie a knot where it's comfortable. Now repeat that same process through all 4 fingers, and the thumb is slightly different. The thumb, you're going to do the same thing, except once you run it through your straw, you're going to poke a hole on this side, and you can't see it because it is glued there, but with special reference to not glue around the thumb cord, because of course then we won't have our protruding thumbs. Okay, so once you've wrapped the thumb cord around, bring it all the way around and just loop it straight back up. Okay, so to finish off your articulated hands, if need be, you can place a reinforcing piece of corrugated cardboard just to add support. But to finish it off, what we're going to do is we're going to take another piece of string and tie a strap on, obviously depending on the size of your hand, of your arm or whatnot. So your end product should look something like this. Pinky, index, excuse me, pinky, middle finger, index finger, pointing finger, and the thumb. Should look something like that. Alright, best of luck class, all the best.